Hi folks, before I get started on this video, I want to do a big massive shout out to our latest Doku challenger, Doku Ellen, and all her amazingly generous pals. Ellen has raised £850 for TBF in the last 6 days, and I'd like to say a personal thanks in chronological order to JT, Kate and Bob, Deb, Lorraine, V and P, to Max, Susan and Gaynor, to Lindsay, Babs and Tell, to Rachel, to Viv, Vicky and Leslie, to Emma, Kingy, Mally and Ian, to Rosie, Fiona, Busan and Kat, to Andy and Vanessa, to Pierce, Marie, Richie, Ailey, Kerem and Lorna, to Phil Hattie, Chrissy Law and Sabrina, to Sophie, McTee, Hen and Danny, all the anonymouses, the Res Matching account, to David G, to Louisa and Thiago, to Anna, Alice and Hazel. Jesus, that is a lot of pals you've got there, Ellen. Thank you so much. That is a testament to the absolute legend that you are. Alright, shout outs done. Now I'm going to get back onto the original part of the video and start speaking some French.
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur la chaîne. Je m'appelle Ian Paniwala et voici la Bimiri Foundation. Nous sommes une petite association écossaise qui construit des canalisations d'eau potable au Népal. Aujourd'hui, je suis rejointe par Lilou, une autre youtubeuse. Lilou m'a posé quelques questions pour sa chaîne sur le travail que nous faisons.
Okay, so hello Yann.
Hello Lilou, ça va?
Très bien, et toi?
Ah, très bien, très bien. Désolé, mon français c'est trop. Donc, je parle en anglais.
Avec grand plaisir.
C'est pas un problème?
Non, il n'y a pas de problème pour ça.
Ouais, perfect.
So we met in Namaste Homestay.
We did.
I just arrived with my bicycle there, and
You did, you bad head.
I discovered that behind this homestay there is like such a huge story and also like beautiful project. So can you tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you are doing here?
Yeah, sure. I am Ian Paniwala. Paniwala was a nickname given to me by the local mayor here for the work that I've been doing here for a while. I run a small Scottish charity called the Bimiri Foundation, and we crowdfund to build water pipelines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cute. And when did you create this NGO?
We officially got registered in Scotland in 2018,
Okay.
but it was a very slow process, and I started fundraising in 2014, before the earthquake, so it was like 4 years of just unofficial fundraising basically. It started out as a knee-jerk reaction to the Ice Bucket Challenge. Do you remember that? You're probably a bit too young to remember that.
No, I remember.
Okay.
My friend were doing it too.
But so my friend tagged me, hello Finn, my friend tagged me in an Ice Bucket Challenge, and I was in the village, and we'd already been discussing the fact that there's no water there, and so I would have literally had to ask one of my friend's wives to give me 20 litres of water to pour over my head, and she probably would have slapped me. So instead of doing the challenge, I just put a big rant on Facebook and said, like, you know, c'est merde. Like, why like this? It's just a big online fad that a lot of people aren't even, you know, they're not raising awareness for the charity, the ALS charity they were supposed to be raising awareness for. Most people weren't even tagging the charity, never mind raising any money. So they were literally just pouring fresh water over their heads as a way of proving to their mates that they were hard, which is just not, it's just a waste of fresh water. So I went online, put a big rant up, and then started fundraising basically.
Okay.
And yeah, that was 2014. And since then we've finished the first village, connected 112 taps to each of the homes, 112 homes. And for the first couple of years they were absolutely thriving. They've all got buffalo now, they milk the buffalo and they earn an income from that. But then recently we've had the mad storms here, and that's destroyed our pipeline a small bit. So they're back to their old ways now of carrying water, which is very unfortunate.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about what was their way of living without having those pipelines?
Yeah, so all the family members basically, they carry a doku basket, which is a traditionally woven basket made from bamboo. Let's say bamboo.
Yeah.
Possibly not bamboo. But yeah, so they would take these baskets, and they use these baskets for carrying all sorts, whether it's water or animal feed or whatever else, bags of rice, anything they're carrying. Sometimes you'll see children in them even. So they used to go down to like a spring where they'll have built an intake tank, and they'll just take their baskets down there, like you've just done today, and fill up the baskets and carry them home. But the average family without a buffalo is going to be going through about 120 litres a day. So the women would carry maybe 40 litres at a time, so they're doing this 3 times a day. And as you've just realised, carrying 20 litres was pretty horrific.
Yeah.
Yes, if you can imagine double that, but 3 times a day.
Exactly.
So it was a very hard life without the water.
Okay. And so what do you need to make it possible and growing this project?
We just need help with raising awareness and crowdfunding, basically.
Yeah.
So these projects have been completely crowdfunded, and over the years, it's been mostly just, you know, the usual, the TBF social media page has about 6,000 followers on it. So, but it's just been me basically fundraising from one group of people. So now we're doing these doku challenges at Namaste Homestay with tourists from all around the world, and the chances are that me and you have no mutual connections, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So now by your friends and family seeing your doku challenge video, it's just raising a bit more awareness in France, you know, which we do have now quite a few followers in France, actually.
Okay.
Bonjour à tous. But yeah, now it's just raising awareness for a few more. And like we were talking about this morning, you know, not everyone is in a position to be able to help financially, but you can help by just watching YouTube videos. We're trying to get the YouTube channel monetized. You can help by sharing posts. That's all you need to do, you know.
Nice. So you are on Facebook,
YouTube, what's that other one called for the young people? Instagram. And well, I do have a Twitter account, but I don't use it at all.
Don't worry.
But yeah, you can find us on the usual methods of communication.
Amazing. Do you have something more to say, or it's all good for you?
Thank you very much, and thanks for coming up to Namaste Homestay. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you.
Yeah, it was the same for me. Thank
Namaste.
you. Merci.